All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving the praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash, the abundance of the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom to the elected nation of Israel. All right. This is Ratazah from the great millstone, GMS Atlanta camp, with another quick video. Okay. And it's based upon the video that I'm playing currently. The brother, the elder brother, I believe his name is Barak Gabar. All right, from the main camp, Elder Barak Gabar. His page is GMS Rebuke the Tempter 2. All right, and as you can see, he just reposted the video 3 minutes ago. I was just scrolling and came across this video, which I know brothers have shared similar footage early in the day, because right now it's like 4 or 5 in the mornings, but I know brothers were sharing it earlier, and I was just up, and I was, the Spirit just hit me to record this video, because, this is a example, or basically the scripture written of in Revelations chapter 6, where it says, the stars shall fall from heaven. All right, because if you've been living under a rock, all right, as of late, there's been a lot of conflict, uprisings, and things of that nature going on between Gaza and Israel. All right, over in that land region, all right, there's war, there's turmoil, airstrikes, missile strikes. And as you can see, the title of the brother's repost, it's a swarm of rockets fired from Gaza at Israel. And it looks like, matter of fact, let's just go to the scripture. I might have it up already. Yep. Revelation 6 and starting at 12. All right. This is what comes to mind when watching that footage. Okay, which is several other video clips of that. The rocket fire or the rocket launches. And it looks like what? It looks like the stars are falling from the sky. Because you gotta remember, when John the Revelator was receiving these visions and things from the angel, you remember this was over 2,000 years ago. So he's going to describe it in his terminology. All right, this is a future prophecy concerning the destruction that's coming to the earth. All right, primarily Babylon the Great, which is America. Revelation 6 and 12. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. This is talking about the nuclear destruction, because when the bombs hit the earth is going to shake. Okay, it goes into that the book of Isaiah, the 24th chapter, starting at the 19th verse on down, where it says the earth should be clean dissolved. It shall move exceedingly. All right, the earth is utterly broken down. And it shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. That's talking about the destruction, man. And it says what? There was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. All right, the sun being blacked out because of the high amount of smoke and toxins in the air. All right, by the way of the nuclear missiles. All right, you're reading the next verses speaks about the mushroom cloud ascending up into the heavens that's going to block out the sun. And then it says the moon should be his blood, because you're going to have signs in the heavens. All right, like your blood moons and lunar eclipses and these different things. These are all signs in the heavens to let you know what time we in, man. 13. And the stars is the point. And the stars of heaven fell into the earth. So what is this referring to? This is talking about what we're looking at currently, and this is only on a minor level. All right, this is the stars that John was referencing falling from the heavens. Okay, I'm gonna play this video again. Well, not the whole video, but just this part here, because this is what it's referring to. Let's back it up a little bit. All right, these are the rockets that are being launched, and it looks like what? It looks like the stars are falling down. All right, see that? All right. Now you got to think of a man. You got to put yourself in the mind frame of a man on Earth, over 2,000 years ago, roughly. 2,000 or so years ago, on the island of Patmos. He's getting a vision of the end times. What? How's he gonna write? What if you was him 2,000 years ago? What would you write down that you're seeing right here? You were right. You were more likely right. Look, man, it looks like stars are falling down from the heavens, not knowing that these are rockets being launched. Okay, see that? See, I just wanted to play a little bit of that so you could see it again. So, going back to verse 13, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind, and that mighty wind is coming, which is talking about the destruction. Jeremiah 50. Man, I always get them confused. Either Jeremiah 50 or Jeremiah 51, where the Lord says he's going to send upon Babylon a destroying wind. It's talking about the nuclear destruction. Verse 14, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together. That's speaking of the mushroom cloud. This is the aftermath of when the nuclear missiles hit the earth, which is going to cause the earth to shake to and fro, back and forth. And the earth is going to be knocked off its axis. All right, it's going to rail to and fro. It's going to result in a mushroom cloud. All right, you just type in mushroom cloud in Google. All right, you can look at nuclear missile detonations or bombs. What it results in a mushroom cloud when the head. So that's what he describing it as, the heaven rolling together as a scroll. Okay, it says in the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island moved out of their places. All right, speaking of the nuclear destruction shaking the earth. And even in the metaphoric sense, the mountain that's going to be moved out of its place is America. America which the word mountain goes into government, also a kingdom. So America is going to be moved out the way after this destruction hits the earth. All right, I'll just finish the chapter off. Verse 15: the kings of the earth, which is talking about these world leaders. All right, it's essentially really starting with the elites, the elite bankers that we don't see. Okay, the super rich that's behind the scenes of these quote unquote kings of the earth, these rulers of the people, because these people are they in the elite's back pocket. But it says the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men, every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. All right, they're going to have these underground bunkers and shelters where they're going to try to escape and hide. All right, which some of them are not going to escape. Some of them are going to escape only to be later captured and brought into captivity. Okay, pursuant to Psalms 149 and 5. Scripture speak about us binding their kings with chains and the nobles with fetters of iron. So you're only going to be able to escape the destruction, not because the Most High loves you and has slated you for salvation. No, you're being preserved so that you can go head first into slavery, man. All right, and I'm speaking to you other nations, starting with Esau, the so-called white man. 16, and said unto the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. Who's the one that sitteth on the throne? The Most High, Yahweh. And who's the Lamb? Yahweh Shai, the only begotten Son. 17, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? All right, so we're approaching this time, man, and all these things that's happening in the earth. All right, which brothers did a live stream, um, you know, uh, a few hours ago last night on it, which I will willingly reposted on my page, going into these events and how there's going to be more events that's going to transpire and intensify on the earth with these different uprisings in the Middle East and all throughout the earth, man. Missile launches, airstrikes, more wars and rumors of wars. We living in that time, man. All right. So this is just a quick impromptu video on that. All right, on this video. Lord willing, you was edified. All right, giving praises, honor, glory to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Lord willing, to the next lesson. Shalom.